Good job wearing your HCRJ shirt.
Yeah, I didn't actually know he was wearing
it.
It is on. It is on. Welcome to Live at 5, the greatest twice weekly show featuring some of my favorite people in the history of the city of Houston. More specifically, this week, the history of the city of Katy. OMG. Welcome to my buds, Rene and Isabel. Rene and Isabel, how in the world are you today?
How are we today?
We are awesome.
Isabel, very important question for you. Last time we did Live at 5 together, you, what's the word for it? I believe it is stole the show. And you made us old fuddy-duddies, me and your mom, look like a couple of sticks in the mud. So no pressure. You just have to do it again. Now, the reason why, because you're my best friends, that's why I wanted you to come back. Reason number one. Reason number two, I saw something on the old Facebook that I thought was really, really cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a little clippy clip.
Okay.
And then you guys are going to explain how to do this clippy clip.
Yes.
And then we'll show the clippy clip at the end so that there's a well-rounded understanding.
Sounds
great. That being said, so people, look, let's just be transparent. Oh, I thought I had uninvited someone else from our thing. We should also say, hey, there's some people already here today. Mrs. Fireman says hello, Rene. She says hello. And Mark Carroll says, hey, Isabel and Rene from Gramps.
Hey, Gramps. Oh, I see Aunt Nancy's here.
Oh, wow. Hi, Aunt Nancy.
Some of my educators from West Houston is here too. That's great.
And Nancy, it's nice to see you. Welcome to HCRJ's Facebook Live. I'm gonna hide you. Don't be offended.
No, that's okay. Is Granny here?
Not yet.
No, let me figure out why.
Try again.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen here. You tell me. Uh-oh, someone got muted. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen.
Technology.
There we go. Yeah, it's all good. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this, Miss Rene?
I'm ready for this.
I'm ready.
Isabel, are you ready for this?
I am super ready.
Okay. I don't know if the world is ready for this, but they need to be. Check this out. Whoa! What? That is the coolest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. Isabel, my friend, when I asked your mom what we should do and if you would come on to Live at 5 again and tell me about that, what should we call that? You said it was called Glow Peeps.
Yep.
What in the world? What did I just see? It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Tell me everything.
Well, we added glow sticks to our clothes and then danced in the dark.
Was that you dancing?
Yep, it was me and my brother.
Wow. Okay. So Rene,
yes.
If I wanted to do Glow Peeps with my little peeps, how do I even begin to do this?
Okay. So a couple tips just to get started. First, if you notice in the video, Isabel actually had enough smarts because, you know, she is a
smart. She is a smartie.
All black.
Yes, you want to wear all black because that way it just makes you look even better.
Because what happens is the glow sticks do reflect off a lighter color. So like Max was wearing a bright white light
blue.
Thank you. Shirt. And so his kind of reflective. So we'll just show you a little bit of what you need. We got these. This is like a pack of 100 some odd glow. It's like 50 glow sticks and then all the connectors and everything you need. This was like $7 at Target. You can get them on Amazon. Like I was telling you before, I was just too impatient. I saw this. I don't take credit for this idea. I saw it on social media and I knew I had to do it because it's just, even rewatching it again, it just puts such a smile on your face.
And especially seeing what we did, like,
the final product.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's super funny. I had a smile on my face the whole time too. And we're not even related.
The last part of it, one of my glow sticks from my legs fell off.
We'll get to that too.
Yeah.
So glow sticks are a must. And then I just used packing tape with the little thing. And then you don't even need scissors. Like, how easy does that get?
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is the most physically laborsome part of this project is actually cracking the glue sticks because it's kind of the glow sticks. Did I call it a glue stick? Yeah.
But that's a very satisfying cracking thing.
Yeah,
I know
it
that.
really is.
This looks like fire.
You shake it a little bit, get the
Uh-huh.
air bubbles out, you know. So I'll just show you how I taped it on. So wearing all black is great. If you have a child that's sensitive to things on their skin, I would suggest having them wear long sleeves and some pants because you do have to tape onto them. And so Max really does not love to have things pulled off. Band-Aids are a huge issue.
Oh, God.
So that way, you know, so what I did is I just kind of took, we're going to start with your chest. We just kind of took glow sticks and measured her. And luckily, both kids are just about a glue sticks width.
Glow sticks.
I use hot glue guns all the time. So. Okay, so thank you. So I just took a clear piece of tape and popped it in the middle.
Oh, wow.
And then we did the same thing for her arms. And I just picked the same color, so you just tape. This glue stick's a little bit smaller. Glow stick. Oh, so embarrassing. This glow stick is a little bit smaller. So if you have little ones, like you could do this. We have a family at our school in West Houston that did this with toddlers and a 4 or 5-year-old. It was adorable. So you can definitely use these smaller glue sticks for the little ones. Isabel just happens to be nice and tall these days. So you just tape it on their clothes. I suggest you do their whole body first before you do their head, just because, and you may want to double tape it, and that's fine. But remember, if they're dancing, you got to have that flexibility.
And what's kind of ironic for me is that my name starts with an I.
It does.
Put it down, you put it here and through the middle and then down, and it looks like an I. So
Unbelievable. It's like meant to be.
Yes. So we did this for like the rib cage, this for the spine, and then this for the hips. And then we just did the glow sticks down her leg. And she needed 3, Max only needed 2. And towards the end, like Isabel was saying, they all fell off because they were having such a good time.
The second part of it, Max's were all falling off everywhere.
I think if you watch the long version that Mike didn't show, Max's whole headpiece falls off. So that's what I'm going to show you. The next piece is what I'm going to show you is the headpiece.
Uh-huh.
So I took, for my kids, again, you just kind of have to measure what size they are. And so they equal, each of them, 3 glow sticks with the connectors. So you just make a circle, and then we used...
Yeah, so we got some clips and just clipped it on.
They're like little Keepa clips, basically. So I just put it on them like this.
Oh, wow.
And then just did 1 clip. But if you have, you know, if your kid really wants to move, you could do 2 clips. Max was really jumping and getting into it, so he needed 2 probably.
So Isabel, 1 clip was enough for you to keep it on your head? Huh. Okay, cool.
And it really, these kind, I can show you, they're nice and bendy, so that's why they fit around.
And they did.
You could use a bobby pin. I mean, whatever you have.
It really doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter.
So, let's see, what else, Isabel? Any other tips or tricks?
Tips or tricks?
What was the how did you feel after you did it?
I was very hot. But I also did 2 videos, and so did Max, because we did one together, and then we each did our own. So
Right. We should say that 40-minute, or not 40 minutes, that 40-second clip was taken from like a larger 4-minute video.
Yes.
And Isabel, you're telling me just before we got started that you did a whole other video to Can't Stop the Feeling from everyone's favorite movie, Trolls.
That time, I actually had something planned. I didn't just dance crazy.
So
Freestyle is
here's
great.
the thing, depending on your children, I let them know ahead of time that we were doing this.
This is key, folks.
This is key. And then all day I was asked, is it dark enough yet? When's it gonna be dark enough? When's it gonna be dark enough? Mommy, is this dance good enough? And so I would suggest Isabel, like her mother, wants to be very prepared, and she choreographed a whole dance for herself, which was amazing. But if you have kids that are going to be like that, maybe surprise them with it.
Cool.
And you can definitely get, as many songs out of it as you want. And if you're willing to keep retaping, this will keep going. The glow sticks do only last one night, but this tube at least is enough probably to get us.
Yeah, these are extras. We have another tube, but this one was the already open one. So these are extras.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's a pretty intergalactic, which I think is fitting for today. I saw, Isabel, your dad had his Star Wars shirt on. Do you know why?
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. Very good.
That just made me think of doing Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys be like, no
better. We might have to do this again.
Yeah.
Just real quick, since me being the art teacher and an educator, we do want to say if the kids love this combination of light and color, there's so much learning that goes along with it, and obviously the gross motor skills of them dancing. But we have a little DIY light table.
Ooh.
We wanted to show you real quick.
Please.
Let me just plug this in here. My tush cover here. Let's see. So this way, it's on a setting. So these are outdoor lights.
All right, there we go. Here we go.
And this is just a upside down under the bed tote storage, like Rubbermaid container. And I put some lights in it. I got the lights $13.99, I think, on Amazon. Just make sure you get the bright light so that it really gives off the color. And then we threw some magnetiles on top. So it's a really great way. You could just put the glow sticks in it. You could put glow sticks in the bathtub. I've seen that, and the kids go crazy for that. If you turn the lights off, obviously parents, depending on the kid's age and what you're comfortable with. But there's a lot of cool ways to learn about color, whether it's through the glow sticks, the light tables, or I think we might have to try the glow sticks in the bathtub next.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Couple notes for you. Isabel, Aunt Melissa says, hi, superstar Isabel. Rabbi Gross says, if you store the sticks in the fridge, they can last additional days.
We did try that. It does work, just not as well.
Oh, do you know that Rabbi Gross has a whole fridge in his house just filled with glow sticks? He's not here to defend himself. And Miss Barbara says, happy Teacher Appreciation Week, Rene, and all of our HCRJ.
Same to you, Miss Barbara.
So now that we know what goes into making a glow peep, why don't we revisit that video so we can put it all together in our minds, taking it from, well, now we know how to tape it. Now we know the bobby pins, all the work that goes into it. So we'll do that one more time, and then we'll let everyone go get ready for dinner. How about that?
Sounds great.
Okay, here we go. Glow Peeps, take 2. From the beginning, not from the end. Whoop. Oh, that was cool. Here's the remix. Do it. All right, here we go.
That might be fun too.
This was them good girls, straight masterpieces, silent.
Well, I don't know. It gets better every time.
Oh, doesn't it?
Better and better and better
And
every
Mike, I
time.
need to say one last thing I remembered while we were watching it. We use Kids Bop so that those of you that are a little concerned about the language and some songs and whatnot, that way they can really do fun current stuff, but it's kid friendly. So we just look up Kids Bop videos on YouTube.
We are huge Kids Boppers in our house, so I totally get that. So it's pretty much time for dinner here in the Mason family. And I'm actually doing something I've never done for dinner before. I'm making brisket in the Instant Pot. So, and I will be honest, I made challah for the first time last week, and it was awful. So I'm hoping that my first attempt at brisket won't be awful. So I'll say the blessing.
I have a good challah recipe if you need it.
Oh, awesome. The blessing for washing our hands, and then we'll say the motzi together, and then we'll say bye-bye. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu, b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu, al netilat yadayim, al netilat yadayim. Wash your hands. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Rene and Isabel, I can't thank you enough for sharing your time and your creativity with all of us. It's so amazing. I am inspired by you all and what you do. Awesome. Thanks for being with us.
Love to see the Mason kiddos do the glow sticks.
Oh, challenge accepted.
Because I think they would have an epic time. Like, we are still talking about it. It was just such good laughter, good time.
Good times and active. Awesome. Well, let me just say, Live at 5 will be back on Wednesday with Rabbi Gross and I. Friday, Shabbat Shigaon at 11. Sharing Shabbat will be sent via email. There's all kinds of great virtual HCRJ programming. Just go to hcrj.org. Everything you need to know is right there. Isabel, my friend.
Oh, we got our other star here who are not listening.
And so, Rene, two things for you. One, Happy Teacher Appreciation Week.
Oh, thank you. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week to all our wonderful HCRJ teachers.
100%. And two, to all of the people for whom this is applicable, an early Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Happy Mother's Day to Miss Erin.
I will tell her. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.